we're beginning this half hour now with that breaking news story we've been telling you in the first half hour. It's taking place at Philadelphia International Airport. A Southwest Airlines plane making an emergency landing. Chopper 6 is live over the scene here. As we've been reporting, this Southwest aircraft, which was heading from LaGuardia Airport in New York to Dallas, Texas, was diverted here after apparently losing one of its engines. This was Flight 1380. We're told the passengers were escorted off of the flight. One passenger, we're told, was taken to the hospital. We're still trying to determine that person's condition and why. But again, an emergency landing at Philadelphia International Airport. The flight diverted here while on its way to Dallas, Texas.
This is tape from just a short time ago. We believe we're talking about this engine there on the right-hand side. You can see it looks like it's sort of burned out there or charred a little bit. And there's some foam or perhaps some fuel out on the runway as well. It looks like perhaps some fuel leaked, and then they applied the foam that sort of contains it there. Also on your screen there, you can see as some of the passengers were removed from this plane. We know one person was transported to the hospital. This, we believe, is this person coming down the stairs here on this Southwest Airlines flight. This person here with a crutch under his or her arm, and those other passengers now coming down. You can see Philadelphia police were on the scene and continue to be on the scene at this hour. Passengers were put on those airport buses there, those shuttles, and would be taken back to the terminal. But remember, this plane was headed from LaGuardia to Dallas, so it would have been diverted here because of engine problems.
All right, so once again, authorities are investigating into what happened. The FAA is also looking into it. And now we showed you this picture in the last half hour. We'll go back to it. A passenger took this picture from his phone while sitting inside the plane, and you can take a good look at the problem there, the damaged engine, which of course caused this whole commotion here at Philadelphia International Airport. But again, all of the passengers were escorted off the plane on the tarmac, loaded onto buses, brought back to the terminal. One passenger, we're told, has been rushed to the hospital, still trying to determine that person's condition. But again, an emergency landing at Philadelphia International Airport. The flight heading from LaGuardia to Dallas, Texas, diverted here to Philadelphia International.
We know at this point that the NTSB has been alerted. They're working to gather additional information. Tracking data from FlightAware.com shows the flight was headed west over New York's southern tier when it abruptly turned toward Philadelphia. Again, we are waiting to hear as well from the Federal Aviation Administration to see if they have been alerted. And passengers are posting on social media as well. This picture here showing that damaged engine.
Okay. In fact, there was someone was interviewed at the scene now. I know we have an Action News crew on the way, but let's listen to this interview that was conducted here at Philadelphia International moments after this emergency landing.
Yes, sir. I believe Captain's side is where we had the damage, and that's the engine that went out.
Yeah, we're examining damage down on the check for heat source. Is there any injuries inside the aircraft itself? And also, we have no signs of any smoke or fire from the outside right now.
Okay, we do have injured inside, so as soon as we can get those taken care of, that'd be great.
Okay, as you just heard, that was audio from the tower asking for help because there were apparently injured passengers on board. So that was audio after the plane had already descended. And according to people on board, there were some passengers who suffered some type of injuries. Again, we're trying to determine how many and the extent of the injuries. But again, we're looking live from Chopper 6, Philadelphia International Airport. Other parts of the airport at this hour, that Southwest Flight 1380 diverted here to Philadelphia International Airport, and that may be the buses we're looking at of the passengers who were being escorted off of that flight and then taken back to the terminal. Again, there were some injuries, according to the audio from that tower control. There were some injuries on board, perhaps because of the rough landing. We're still trying to determine exactly how many and the extent of those injuries, but everyone taken off the plane safely. Again, we are following this story. It is under investigation by officials with the NTSB and the FAA, and as more information unfolds, we of course will bring it to you as we look live from Philadelphia International Airport. An emergency landing of Southwest Flight 1380 diverted to Philadelphia after leaving LaGuardia Airport in New York, heading to Dallas, Texas.